So today's video, I wanted to talk about a topic that one of my subscribers had asked me about. He said, have you experienced ever in your career wanting to quit and wanting to just give up and say, hey, I've had it with this sport. I'm done trying to go after my goals. And the answer to that question is absolutely yes. Emil, thank you for the question. I've experienced that several times, just like any other athlete. The bottom line up front is you got to know that results are not going to come overnight. Okay, most athletes, most distance runners, middle distance runners are highly driven. They're very focused. But the problem is we want overnight success. It's very easy to start to doubt yourself when you don't see the results that you want as quickly as you want them to come about. I got real frustrated over the years when I was trying to break 2 hours and 22 minutes for the marathon. I knew that was the Olympic Trials B standard time back in 2007, and that was the minimum standard that I needed to be a legitimate member of the Army World Class Athlete Program. So it was very, very important that I got under that standard, but I was also very frustrated because I wasn't able to sustain that pace for over the 26.2 mile distance, not initially, and it took another 5 years for me to finally achieve that goal. And it's natural to want to see your results and see all the hard work that you're putting in, to see the benefit of all that. And when you don't necessarily see it, you start to doubt yourself and you start to say, hey, I've had it. I don't want to do this anymore. You got to keep your goals and what you're wanting to do continually in your mind. You got to, write down your goals, see yourself doing it. Surround yourself, like I said, with positive people. If you start feeling depressed or unmotivated, remind yourself of what you're out there wanting to do. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to always be easy. There are going to be some days where you feel phenomenal in training and you get out there and you race and you just feel awesome and everything's clicking, and you get a new personal best. Sometimes you feel like crap and you don't want to be out there putting in the work. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to what your why is and how strong your why is. What got you involved in the sport. It's for me personally, I had many ebbs and flows over the years trying to get the marathon right. I had run decent times from 5K to the half marathon distance. I ran a 1:07:06 half, and ran pretty competitive at the 10K to 10 mile distance. But it took me years to get the marathon right. So I know where you're coming from, Emil, where you just feel fed up and you don't, you're like, either you're not getting the results you're wanting quick enough, or you're not seeing it come, you're not seeing those results coming fast enough. So, I just want to encourage you, man, and any other athlete that's experienced this, if you're watching this video and you're like so fed up with putting in the work and not seeing the results, start changing up what you're doing in 2020. If you're running too many miles too slow, you're not going to see, you're not going to have those physiological improvements that you really need to see those drastic improvements in your racing. You got to improve your lactate tolerance. And and easy running, if you're running easy every single day, you're going to build endurance, but you're not going to improve your lactate tolerance. And the bottom line up front when it comes to racing is you got to get race pace to feel more in control, relaxed, and less taxing on your body. And that takes time. It's very easy to want to, you want to quit and you don't want to continue to put in the heavy work when you're not seeing the results that you want as quickly as you want. So you got to be persistent. You got to be very, very patient with yourself. I'm speaking off my own background, and I know where I'm coming from with this because I have experienced the same frustrations and dealt with the same things that any other athlete, whether you're a beginner or you're an elite level athlete. I've been there. And if you're getting to a point where you feel so unmotivated and you don't want to continue to do this, take some time away. Give yourself a week to 2 weeks away from the sport. Allow yourself to recover and recharge, and that's sometimes all that we need. Sometimes all that's needed is just some time away. Stop worrying about how many miles a week or how many kilometers a week am I running. and allow yourself to have some time away to enjoy time with your friends and family, and just to chill out and relax. Recharging and getting away from the sport is sometimes the best remedy for an issue like this. So that's my answer to you, Mill. Stay fired up, man. You got what it takes, and as does anybody else that has experienced the ebbs and flows of preparing for races, whether it's 5K to the marathon distance or ultra marathoning. It's the same thing. You gotta really maintain your balance and what you're wanting to do within the sport, and maintain your enthusiasm. Don't lose enthusiasm. That's the key. Some of the best distance runners and middle distance runners I've trained with are not upset after a poor performance for very long. So that's really another very important trait of the best athletes that I've seen over the years, is they never lose enthusiasm for what they're doing. They expect it to be a challenge. They know that what they're doing is not going to the results they're wanting to create are not going to come overnight. That's going to be, especially the longer distances, it's definitely, they say it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Yes. Okay. So be patient with yourself, stay consistent, continue to remind yourself of what you're doing. And like I said, if you feel so unmotivated and you just don't want to get out the door and put in the work, and you feel like you need a break, take a break. Recharge, allow yourself time to get away from the sport and allow yourself some time to relax and to chill out, and then get back on the horse, get back out there and put in the work. So hope that's answered your question, Emil. Again, I appreciate the questions. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, click subscribe and click on the bell icon. That way, anytime I make a new video, you'll be notified of that. And leave me a comment below this video and let me know what is something that, if it's a psychological issue or something in training that's not, where you're not getting the results that you're wanting as quickly as you want, or any types of challenges that you're having, let me know, and I'll create a video or I'll write a post about it on RunDreamAchieve.com. If you haven't yet, come to the website, stop by RunDreamAchieve.com. There's over 530 posts that I've written there. I'm continuing to create content as well, both video and online. And I hope this video has been helpful for you. And just know that, as a 219 marathoner, I've experienced the same frustrations as well. But I continue to put in the work. I did not quit. And that's the bottom line. You do not want to quit. Don't give up. Don't, especially when you're on the verge of doing something phenomenal. I mean, this is a brand new year. It's a brand new start. So make 2020 a great year for you. And like I said, be patient with yourself. Stay calm. Take some time away if you need to. And you'll get the results you want. It's just about being persistent and consistent with your training. So that's the bottom line up front. So have a great afternoon, great morning, great evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll talk to you next time.